Hello and welcome. Today I'm in the Tier 7 Japanese destroyer, the Hatsuharu. This match is on the map Trap, which is a new map, and I mean it's actually a new map, I'm not being sarcastic. And I don't really like this map because it's too big. Like you could shave off 2 squares in the horizontal and vertical direction and it would be a fine map. But right now it is too big. All the fighting seems to usually be concentrated in the A area. Anyways, I went closer to the enemy battleships after we kept B, and I wanted to torpedo them. I was spotted by a Hatsuharu though, which is a bit unfortunate. But the Hatsuharu has lost his engines, so I'll just keep firing my guns. Hopefully I'll be able to deal quite some damage. And I also need to keep myself a little angled so that if torpedoes are incoming I can react to them. Although I guess they're unlikely. I just want to harass and interrupt their capping of A. Don't really care about the battleship over there because I can't really torpedo him, probably. Oh my god, that's kind of bad. That Ataga is gonna be in range at some point. Okay, well I'm turning my guns around now, and I'm also turning my ship. Okay, I am spotted now by the Atago. So I slow down and use smoke, and while turning my guns, I will try to slow down for a bit of time at least. I will use torpedoes to try to predict where the Atago is gonna go, because the Atago is turning right now. I'll just fire these not directly in where the prediction line is. Anyways, the Hatsuharu got within 2 kilometers of me, so I start moving. I also use speed boost, and I will obviously fire at the Hatsuharu, trying to get rid of them. And I might as well fire at the Atago because, you know, I'm spotted anyway. Oh, and the Hatsuharu ran into a torpedo. Excellent. That's simply excellent. Although I missed torpedoing the Atago with them, at least I got the Hatsuharu, which is really good for me. Took care of that problem. Well, since they have A, and there's still a Mutsuki over there, and the Atago was taken care of, I'll just turn around and go for another run. I mean, I might not be able to harass those battleships over there very much, but I'll definitely be able to harass the cap. And since we do have B, and they don't have C, that gives us a slight advantage. On top of that, I'll be spotting destroyers, and I have a Mahan backing me up, which is, you know, useful. And because there's no cruiser here, at least I don't think there is, fighting them is decent. Also, I turned my guns around with armament locking so that I could fire, but sadly the Mutsuki was within range before I could finish my guns turning. So I'll just turn away and start running, because I imagine those battleships are gonna fire at me at least a bit, or try to. But that Mutsuki is a good target. I'm gonna run aground, or almost run aground. Because right now, if I stay here, I'll be behind the island for the battleships, but I'll still be able to fight the Mutsuki, or Mutskis, that are here. Not to mention, because I'm so close to the island, it's unlikely there will be torpedoes coming towards me directly. And there are torpedoes, but you know, as you could see, they did not reach me. So I'll just stay here. I'm essentially interrupting their capping. I mean, I'm not interrupting their capping, but they aren't getting points for having the A cap right now, because I am sitting inside the cap. Which means that what I'm really doing is useful. And because of the way that I'm positioned, if I see torpedoes incoming, I will most likely be able to start moving away. I'd like to torpedo one of the battleships, but I don't know if it's possible. Okay, that's kind of bad. I don't want, especially I don't want to fight 2 destroyers over here. But, I mean, wow, I do want to kill that Mutsuki though. Wanna know why? Remember this guy from a few days ago? Okay, so I'm gonna torpedo the smoke. That will force the Mutsuki to move, or if he doesn't move, he will just die to the torpedoes. I ran into a friendly destroyer, which is bad, but it only happened for a second. I'm gonna keep firing, and the Mutsuki was forced to reveal himself. Otherwise, he might have eaten the torpedoes. So I will definitely go back.
Torpedoes astern.
Yeah, I definitely know that guy. I also know that other destroyer. Seems the name is really familiar. So anyways, I'm turning around again. And I'm going back into the cap. And obviously I'm gonna keep firing at the Mutskis, because that will deal damage and help me get my revenge. It's particularly interesting that it's almost in the same place that he killed me when I was in the Tirpitz. I'll slow down here for a bit. I don't want to be suddenly torpedoed by the Mutsuki. I will wait for my guns to turn and then I'll start moving. But I need to do it quickly because this Mahan might take the kill, and I just need to kill myself. Excellent. Bye. Ooh, and another Mutsuki. I'll turn away so that if torpedoes are coming, I will be able to dodge them. But I will also fire. And the Hatsuharu does beat the Mutsuki pretty nicely in fighting. Okay. I managed to dodge the torpedoes. Okay, good. That Mutsuki is down and we can cap now, which is good. We do know there's another destroyer over here. But right now, I guess I'll just keep my guns pointed towards the right. And go closer to the Nagato and try to torpedo her. Also, if I could get the A cap, that would be excellent. We did lose B, but we also got C, so we are still in the lead in terms of caps. I'll torpedo and turn my guns back to the right side because there's a Mutsuki over here who I want to pick off because he is in the division with the team killer. He was last time as well. And we got A successfully. I imagine the Mutsuki is to the north. Oh, never mind. She just got back into the cap, I guess. So time to pick her off because it's just a Mutsuki. I mean, it's not like a Hatsuharu beats a Mutsuki really badly, but you know, I just have quite a bit of confidence in my in myself playing the game, and I got the Mutsuki. Excellent. Well, now I'll just use smoke and keep firing my guns at the Nagato, and then I will drop torpedoes. I was hoping that an ally would be spotting her, but it seems that that's not the case, or wasn't until the destroyer spotted. I can torpedo him again, but because of the way he's moving, I don't want to drop both volleys on the prediction line, and I'll just keep firing my guns. Tried to set the second, oh never mind, used the match control party. So right now it's just good if we could set him on fire again.
Our victory is in sight.
Of course it's kind of bad that don't have anyone spotting. The Mahan used his smoke, so I guess I'll have to start moving soon because the Mahan won't be spotting. And since my smoke is gonna disappear soon anyway, I might as well. think I might hit like 1 or 2 torpedoes, which might not be enough, but hopefully the Mahan torpedoes will be enough. Okay, I guess I hit 1. I will keep firing my guns because it seems the Nagato is focusing on the Mahan, so I don't have to worry about being killed suddenly. I guess I could try like another volley, but I think it would be a waste because this Nagato looks very dead to me. And we have all 3 cap points, which means that it's just a matter of time until we win the game now. And bye, Nagato. Okay. The Colorado seems to be coming towards this direction, which is good because I think destroyers have a massive advantage if they are attacking ships that are coming towards them or through an area near the destroyer. This allows them to ambush. If a destroyer has to like chase, that just doesn't really work. But now I just need to get closer to the Colorado, then drop some torpedoes, and I guess once the Colorado focuses on another target, I'll be able to use my guns too. The other target being the Mahan, I guess. Right now, in terms of ships, it looks like we have a large advantage, right? But actually, if you think about it, if we had to fight this like to the death, our advantage isn't that big, actually, because they have 3 battleships. One of them is completely full HP. We have 3 destroyers, 1 cruiser, and 1 battleship. And one of ours, the cruiser, is like on the other side of the map. But luckily, this is domination mode, which means that, you know, we're gonna win because we have 3 cap points. Also, I keep getting caught off guard by the fact that the Hatsuharu has 6.5 kilometers, 6.7 kilometers concealment range instead of the 6 of the Mutsuki, or something like 6. Sadly, my torpedo volley on the Colorado missed, so I'll just use my guns some more. Try to pick her off. Also, our Mahan managed to die, which is sad. He fought well, I think. Now it's the North Carolina's turn. The Tirpitz is probably gonna be behind the island. I won't be using guns until I torpedo, I think. Unless this plane keeps spotting me. Okay, well, the game ended. Oh well. It was a great game though. Because I could, like, get revenge and stuff. Especially on the same map, in a similar position too. Ooh, and I got 2800 base experience. Wow. And look at their division. Wow, they did so much worse than I did. I did really well this game. Really, really well. Even though I did like 50k damage only, but I got so much experience. I guess the capping and disrupting the capping was worth a lot of experience. Well, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe, and thanks for watching.